Hello, my loves, and happy Sunday. I am losing what little bit of natural light I have left, so I'm going to try to make this pretty quick. I don't have a lot of lights in my apartment. I try not to use too much electricity if possible. Like I have my small desk lamp behind me, my kitchen light's on, and I have my lamp on over by my dinette table. If you I don't know what else we would call it. It's not exactly a dining table, it's dinette. And that's it. And then I have a small lamp in my bedroom that's on my nightstand that I use. I don't use an overhead in there at all, so I try to conserve as much energy as I can. Anyway, so this is the lighting I'm working with right now. I wanted to pop in because I am gearing up for a very busy next 3 to 4 weeks. So I don't know that I'll have much time to do any vlogs. I generally try to do them on Mondays, but now my Mondays are going to be pretty jam-packed. I'm starting a new full-time job. I left my other full-time job about 3 weeks ago for various reasons. It's a very what's the word I want to look? It was a very hostile work environment. It's a very, very toxic atmosphere, and I couldn't change the situation, but I could take myself and remove myself out of the situation. So I did. And as a result, I now have a new full-time job and opportunity that was presented to me that I will be starting, I think on Wednesday, hopefully on Wednesday, if everything goes as planned. That's the idea anyway. So then I'll have 4 weeks of training for that endeavor. And then I also teach Monday through Thursday, on Monday through Thursday evenings at my studio. For those of you who are new, I own a dance studio in a suburb outside of Indianapolis. And so I'll do that in the evenings. And then Mondays and Tuesdays, which are my quote unquote weekend days, for my full-time job, those are going to be my new days off, which won't actually be days off for the next 3 weeks because I have decided to help out a confectionery in downtown Indianapolis during their holiday rush. It's called Newfangled Confections. They make a product called Friddle and some various other goodies because I'm a sweet tooth girl and confection to me equals joy. So I really think I'm in the wrong business. Anyway, that might be something I retire on. We'll see. Anyway, so for the next 3 weeks, I'm helping them out with some of their shipping and stuff and getting packages ready to go for the holiday season and that kind of thing, and helping them with some confection. So my plate is going to be pretty packed. So I wanted to pop in today while I had a few minutes. Today has also been a pretty busy day. It is Soul Sunday, and normally I try to not do a whole lot on Sundays. Really try to take some time for myself and do some self-care, which I highly recommend for everybody else out there. It's very important. It is vital to our mental and emotional health that we take care of ourselves. There is a saying that goes, if you don't take a day to rest, your body will pick it for you. So take that time before you don't have a choice and you're sick and you're laying in bed. So it's really important that we take that time to take care of ourselves mentally, emotionally, physically. But today happens to be the typical errand, grocery shopping, dishes, laundry, vacuuming, kind of gearing up for my week ahead of me kind of day. So in the middle of all that, right before I go off on this other direction, as in go to the grocery store on a busy Sunday night, which is one of the least favorite things for me to do, but it's the time that I'll get to do it. So I digress. I wanted to pop in and check and see how you guys were doing on telling your story. And if you made it through the 2 weeks of finding some time to spit it all on a recorder or video camera or whatever. And then week 3 was this week. And I just wanted to see if you guys had taken that time to, over the last few days, put your earbuds in and press play on that story and listen to that story as if you were sitting across from a friend, a dear friend, and listening to them tell you their story. I will reiterate that you are, reiterate. I'm probably damaging that word. That you are your own best friend first and foremost. And if you don't take care of you, it will show up in other forms in not so good ways. So let's start taking care of ourselves and start by loving yourself. And part of that process is owning your story and hearing it and getting it off of here and getting it out of here. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. And then the second thing is, my topic for this week is patience and being kind to yourself. I have a dear friend that is a survivor of colorectal cancer, and she went on a girls' trip this weekend and spent a good chunk of it in the bathroom, which is not where she wanted to be. And she was feeling pretty sad and pretty down on herself because it's just a side effect. It's her new reality. And she was feeling sad. And what I had told her, and I said this on Twitter, and I'm telling you guys too, that one of the things that we have to remember is that feelings are not right and they're not wrong. They just are. And you need to be able to sit in those feelings and let them move through you. Let them move through you, and then they will move out of you. So to deny them, to push them, it is inevitable. It will hit you in waves. The healing comes in waves. It is a dance, not a light switch. I posted that the other day, which is the truth. We move like a cha-cha, forward and back and side to side, and so it's not always smooth flowing like a waltz. Sometimes it's very harsh. And she was having one of those moments. So I just wanted to pop in and tell you guys that it's okay to have those moments. You will have those moments. Allow those moments. Again, allow them to move through you and sit with them for a little while. Understand that those feelings are not right or wrong. They just are. And that this too shall pass. I know it's such a cliche thing to say, but it's true. The one constant that we have in this life is change. So know that as that feeling comes in, whether it's joy or sadness or anger or hurt, whatever it is, it's going to come through you. Sit with it for a little while. It will not stay with you. Things will inevitably, as my father used to say, things will inevitably get worse or they will get better, but they will never remain the same. So if they get worse and you are sitting in and accepting, the worst that could happen, and you're at peace, then it'll move through you and it'll move out of you. But you have to allow it in. You cannot fight it. You cannot fight it. It is inevitable. You could push it and deny it all you want. You're just going to compound the problem. Open up your heart, open up your mind, and allow that emotion to come in and move through you so it can move out of you. I know I'm being very repetitive on this, but I want you to hear it, and I want you to repeat it, and I want you to understand it, and adapt it, and adopt it, and let it work for you, because it will. Okay, Duchess is now laying at my feet, so I'm gonna go head out to the grocery store, and now that I've lost most of my natural light, it's time for me to go run my errands. So thinking about you and praying for you and sending you so much love and light, and I'm proud of you. So yeah, that's all I got. Have an amazing week, you guys. Okay, that's it. Peace out, Pip Nuts. Love you. Bye.